A lot of players in the AFC South that there are critical years for coming up. But one player I think that hasn't been talked about that is a critical year for is Chig Okonkwo, who is the tight end for the Tennessee Titans. He's entering his fourth year with Tennessee. Of course, he's had a couple seasons of over 50 catches. In 2023, he had over 528 yards and one touchdown. Last year, took a step down in yards, two less catches, two touchdowns. But one thing that has been definitely there has been just the inconsistencies on the football field. Now, I will say he hasn't had a ton of opportunities to catch the football, but there is just times in the game where he's open and hits him in his hands and he doesn't catch it. Other times where he catches passes and he sheds maybe a couple tackles and just makes a huge play. But the thing that's lacking is the consistency with Chig. Now, if he was consistent all the time, we probably wouldn't be having this video. But I will say that the lack of consistency has led to, of course, probably drafting Josh Wiley and this year Gunnar Helm. Now, both of these guys have pretty good hands. They don't have the athletic ability that Chig has or the speed, but they do have reliable sets of hands. Now, Wiley was, a little bit injured his first year. Last year, kind of, it was okay. Gunnar Helm comes in as a guy that just basically vacuums in the ball wherever it's around him, and he's going to catch it. Doesn't have quite the speed, but definitely has sure hands. And if he can run good routes just to get open, you don't really have to have great speed. So for Chig, with more competition in the tight end room for him this year, it is critical that he makes that consistency jump from being, inconsistent, having one play per game where the ball, either hits him in his hands or just something happens where he doesn't make that play, to transition to being that guy that's in the right spot and makes that play. If he's able to do that, he will cement himself as the starting tight end for the Tennessee Titans. If he does not, then that puts next year in doubt for him. Now, again, this is his fourth year. So contract talks, those are entering the equation when it comes to Chig and his status here with Tennessee beyond this season. So it is critical for him this year to be consistent and continue to finish the plays like he does. If he does that and does it up to another level, especially with Cam Ward back there, that quarterback, then you can see Chig probably stay here for even longer than this year. If not, if the inconsistencies continue, then there is potential that Chig will not be a Tennessee Titan beyond the 2025 season. So it is a critical year for Chig Okonkwo with the Tennessee Titans. It's going to be interesting to see how he steps up to the plate or, just develops or plays this season with a little bit of pressure in regards to his position and his contract status beyond this season.